You need to stop playing about you. As long as you value and validate yourself, you don't have to seek that from others. Ooh, that was so fun! You can't love somebody else if you don't love you. And people can't love you if you don't love you.
I'm a lucky girl. No good things come to me, flow to me, move through me. Everything works out for me.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Myra's Vibe. Happy New Year. This is the first video of the new year, and I'm so super duper excited to see what this year has in store for me and for all of you as well. I just wanted to get a little candid and talk to you guys while I do my makeup. I'm about to go outside and get cute, get some content, and just have a good day. I want to tell you guys about some things that I implemented into my life last year that just allowed me to level up personally. I can't believe that I've been going through life for so long, just winging it and just, you know, not standing on business, not having boundaries, not valuing myself. I'm going in with foundation right now. Foundation that I use is from Juvia's Palace in the shade Malawi. First thing that I did to start leveling up my life, I started practicing the art of detachment. To a realization that I get attached quickly. Honestly, I did the groundwork and I realized that stems from me not having my father figure in my life. Whenever I do have a partner, all the love that I wanted from my dad, I be expecting it from whoever I'm dealing with. And it's like, yo, you can't expect a 28-year-old man treat you like your daddy's supposed to treat you. Like, you can't be expecting that. I just mastered the art of letting go. Let me be honest, it takes a little bit of time. I'm the type of person, I like to give chance after chance. Normalize cutting people off the first time that they try you. You can have a conversation about it, and if it happens again, just cut their ass off. What's gonna happen is they're gonna keep pissing you off, they're gonna keep crossing your boundaries, and it's not gonna be good. Like, you're just gonna be unhappy. So if I have a conversation with you and tell you that you do something that I don't like, and you continue to do said thing, you get in the scissors, chop, chop. You gotta learn how to let go and be done. People respect you even more. What they see is that you respect yourself. You value yourself because you won't allow them to play with you because you don't play with you. I've learned that I can't control people, but I can control how I react and how I feel. When you're needy, people can see and they can feel that energy. I just learned how to not have any kind of attachments to nothing. I take it for what it is. You're here today, you could be gone tomorrow. Me not being attached to people or to things has really like improved the quality of my life because I just used to be so stuck on, why did they do that to me? Why would they hurt me? They said this, they said that. And now it's just like, okay, it is what it is. You feel me? I'm kind of looking at things from their perspective as well. But at the end of the day, I said, you know what? This doesn't serve me. I don't like how I feel. And you know, that's it. I'm done. Moving on to the next. There's so much that life has to offer. I'm not staying where I'm not valued and loved at. And I'm a reciprocator. The energy that's given to me gets reciprocated. And if my energy isn't being reciprocated back to me, I'm out of there. I use Born This Way in the shade of Mocha because I'm a chocolate sister and I love my chocolate skin. I use color corrector under my eye, and since I was doing so much talking, I can see the creases already, so I gotta blend. So what I do is I just put a little, well, that's not a lot. I'm starting to see the more makeup that I use, the better that my makeup comes out. That little one drop of foundation, one drop of concealer, that shit don't work for me. It work for those people who got glass skin and stuff. The next thing that I did, I started valuing myself. Really, truly valuing myself. I realized my value and my power, and I started to move in that energy. You need to stop playing about you. I stopped playing about me. The way that you treat yourself sets an example for how others will treat you. If people see that you respect yourself, they're most likely gonna respect you. You got some people who still be trying it. It just came a point in my life where I just didn't want to deal with certain things, and I had to just change. I had to just really do an evaluation of myself and say, why do I keep attracting this type of person or this kind of behavior? Why do people keep treating me this way? I didn't value myself. People are going to take advantage of you if they see that you don't value your time. I started to have a better judgment of character. I prayed a lot, and what I asked God for a lot is for clarity, guidance, and the ability to discern when situation, people, places, things are just for me and they're not for me. You got to do that. Find something new. I'm going to put a brighter concealer under my eye. I'm actually scared just to see how that works out for me. And I feel like I put too much. Oh my God. Let me see if I can scrape some of that up. Some Chanel bags under my eyes, they be Chanel-ing. And when I started to value myself more, I see people started to value me more. I stopped being so available. I stopped being so naive. I stopped saying yes all the time. Take action, be intentional, and you need to be disciplined. Top of the year is when everybody has the new year, new me, fresh start, new beginning syndrome. Everybody got that. By the time February comes, y'all back to the same you that you was last year. No, you have to keep your word to yourself. And one thing I hate is when people don't keep their word to me. So I keep my word to myself. If I can keep my word to myself, then I know when people don't keep their word to me, it'll be easier for me to be like, you don't get my time, you don't get my energy, because it's a lot of energy drainers out here. I learned how to read people. Like, what are you coming over here for? What you want from me? You have to assess the people that are around you. Stop overlooking red flags. Now, this is something that I struggled with because I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to previous relationships, I would want the relationship or the bond or the connection so bad that I would just overlook certain shit that I knew would be a problem later on if we was to get in a relationship. It just always put me in a bad spot because it's like, you saw that red flag, but you wanted him so bad, you wanted a relationship, you wanted to feel in whatever, you wanted to feel connected so bad that you overlook and was like, you know, I'll be able to deal with that. But when in actuality, it might have been the reason why things didn't work out in the first place. That was just your sign to be like, hey, it might not work out, but I ignored it. And it would have caused me not to get my feelings hurt. But no, I didn't listen. Now I'm going to use this Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. What I just used on my face to set my face was RCMA Makeup. It is the original no color powder. That is what they use for stage makeup. You need to know that you are the priority. You are the prize. And I know we hear people say that all the time, but once you start moving like that and acting like that, people will feel and see that energy. And when they come to you, they know that they have to come correct. They can't be coming to you half-stepping if they want to be in your energy and in your presence. You also need to know that it is not your job to prove your worth to anybody. The way that you treat yourself, your value should speak for itself alone. You don't have to prove your worth to somebody that you're trying to deal with. Ladies, you ain't got to prove your worth to a man. As long as you value and validate yourself, you don't have to seek that from others. Ooh, that was a bar! As long as you value and validate yourself, you don't need that from anybody else. When you love yourself, it shows. Now, this is one thing that I had a hard time with for a while, but it's easy, it's clockwork to me now. And that is forgiving people and just moving forward in my life. I feel like holding grudges is just unhealthy because it takes so much energy and time and effort to hold on to anger. And you can literally feel anger in your body. You can feel when you're mad. You can feel that energy. It's hot. It's uncomfortable. I just don't like that. I don't like that for you. And you just need to learn how to let go and move forward. For a long time, I was upset with my dad for not being a part of my life, for not being there for me, for not raising me. I'm the only girl. I have 8 brothers. I'm a baby girl. Like, why wouldn't you want to take care of me? I have your last name. I look like you. I got your hairline. I got your fat nose. You know, I have some of your talent too. My daddy was talented and I'm very talented as well. Why didn't he want to be in my life? Why didn't he want to be there for me? And then, you know, as time went, I just realized it ain't got nothing to do with me. The way that he treated me had nothing to do with me because he didn't even know me. All he did was make me. He don't know me. He didn't know what I like. He didn't know anything. He died before I could ever have a conversation with him and be like, yeah, you know, daddy, it really hurt me when you did this, or when you treated me this way, or when you lied and said you was gonna come pick me up and you never showed up. Like, all of that stuff, that little girl that you hurt is still here in this grown woman body. I carried that with me for a long time, and then, you know, it just came a point last year where I said, you know what, I released all that bitter energy. It wasn't serving me. It was holding me back. And I'm all about self-improvement and self-betterment. You know, I want my life to change. And when you are intentional with your life, you have to dig deep within yourself and assess every area in your life so that you can move forward and become a better person. When you are a better person for you, you're a better person for everything around you. I forgave my daddy for not being there, for not loving me. And it took time. I'm telling you, it takes time. It's not no overnight process. I didn't want my story to be like, yeah, she's a child from a single parent and her daddy wasn't there. Like, I didn't want that to define me. There has been a lot of traumatic things that I've experienced in my lifetime, and I just didn't want those experiences to define me. I really took the time to dig into me and say, who are you, Myra? What do you like to do? What are your core values? What value do you provide to the world? I'm funny, I'm entertaining, I'm beautiful. You know, I'm a vibe, you know. I just let go and I just created a whole new identity for myself. And then that's the thing with forgiving people. You don't have to tell them that you forgave them because you didn't do it for them. You did it for you. When people see that you don't give them any of your energy and your time and they don't have access to you like they used to, that's when they want to come around. They want to send you, hey, big head. That's when they want to text you Happy New Year, even though you haven't heard from them since July. That's when they want to come around and try to sneak up and prey up on you and see if they still got access or if you're still the same person that was weak for them before. And that's when you have to know that you got to stand on business, kneel on business, stomp on business, and don't give them any of your energy and time. I play so much, but this is real shit. This is real serious talk. You have to respect yourself. You got to value yourself. Forgive people that hurt you. Forgive situations and move forward. Stop dwelling on the past. A lot of people be dwelling on the past. You got people who complain about stuff that happened to them 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago. Move on. Move forward. What did you learn from that situation? What did that situation teach you? You can either complain or use that as character development and reinvent yourself. Pour back into yourself. Don't put yourself in that same situation again. Last thing I want to leave y'all here with is never get too comfortable and don't settle. Future made a whole song.
Bitch, don't get too comfortable.
Future told y'all, don't get too comfortable. I'm using Mac Gold Deposit. Yes, I still use it. This thing was $40 and I've had it for about a year now. A year or 2 years, because I remember my makeup got stolen like 2 years ago. I'm gonna set my face a couple of times. I'm going to use this Malawi Make It Last matte spray, and then I'm gonna use this Smashbox, what is it called? Photo Finish. I'm gonna use that. Then I'm going to go in with a super holding spray because I'm gonna be out getting content and stuff. So I gotta set my face a couple of times. And ooh, why you ain't tell me the, oh my God. See, that's what happens when you talk and you do your makeup. I have to fix this. Why you ain't tell me that, huh? Y'all was just gonna let me set my face like that? Okay, that ain't do nothing. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I fix my hair with this flat iron. This is the Baby Bliss Pro Titanium. I think this John was like $175. The camera died while I was talking, y'all, but what I was basically saying is never stop working on yourself. Don't ever get too comfortable. All the advice that I'm giving, like everything that I talked about in this video, is basically from life experience. Like, I had a hell of a year last year. Last year was just a year of progress, a year of growth, a year of learning, a year of trial and error for me. And you know, one thing is you go keep going through the same things until you learn your lesson. Because I went through a situation that I went through last year, previously before, a couple of times. And it was last year when I said to myself, all right, Myra, it comes a point in your life where you just want better for yourself. You don't want to go through this no more. And you just put yourself first. I'm way too valuable. I'm way too beautiful. I'm way too good to be going through some of the things that I went through, that I was going through. And I don't go through them things no more because I value myself. I respect myself. I love myself. Find that love for yourself within you. You can't love somebody else if you don't love you. And people can't love you if you don't love you. I want the best that life has to offer. And for me to get that, I gotta treat myself good. You have to set the tone for how you want to be treated in your life. If you don't treat yourself good, people ain't gonna treat you good. If you don't respect yourself, people ain't gonna respect you. If you don't love yourself, people ain't gonna love you. Stop playing victim. Stop acting like somebody's coming to save you, because nobody's coming to save you. You have to save you. You are all you got. Yeah, you might have support here and there, but at the end of the day, you have to want better for yourself and make it happen. Okay, you can't just want it too. You have to do it. There has to be some kind of action. You got people who get planners, they set these goals, they set New Year's resolutions and never achieve them because they never implement any kind of action towards those goals or those plans. You have to be disciplined. A lot of people's problem is just discipline. You lack discipline. You have to take action in your life. If you want your life to change, it starts with you. Be intentional, okay? This is the year of intention. This is the year of action and intention for me. I'm no longer just doing shit. I felt like last year I just did a lot of stuff just cause. This year, we're being intentional. We're putting ourselves first. We're prioritizing ourselves and how we feel. And we are using our logic, okay? We go stop thinking with emotions and think with our brain, okay? Stop thinking with your heart, think with your mind. Know what's best for you. Sometimes we just know what's best for us, but we stick around because of what we like, what we feel. If you know something is not best for you, something is not serving you, leave. So what? You're gonna hurt that person's feelings, so what? You're gonna hurt yourself more staying in that situation that doesn't do anything for you but hurt you, drain you. Leave. Learn how to let go and leave. I know it's hard. I know it's gonna hurt, but at the end of the day, it'll be the best thing that'll happen for you because you start prioritizing yourself. You start putting yourself first, and then life works out for you. Things get better for you. All of this takes time. It takes time. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in 1 month. It's going to take some time. But the quicker you do it, the better things will be for you. That's all I got to really say. I just wanted to vent and tell y'all some things, give y'all some advice for 2024. I want to talk more. So this was my first shot at talking more on YouTube, being vulnerable, opening up, giving advice. Key takeaway from this video would be just learn how to detach yourself from situations, value yourself, put yourself first, forgive people and move forward, set goals and be intentional and act on those goals and be disciplined. You need discipline. Never stop working on yourself. But most importantly, love yourself. What are your goals for this year? This goal for this year for me is just being more intentional and doing what I say I'm gonna do. Thanks for tuning into this video. Leave a comment down below. See you guys next Sunday.
I'm getting stage fright when you walk up to me for your own.